Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Before we start today's Plan With Me video, I would just like to thank all of you for the sweet and heartwarming birthday wishes. I really appreciate you all taking the time to write me a birthday wish, so thank you so much. And now, in today's video, we will be saying goodbye to February and we will be setting up my bullet journal for March 2024. And now, without further ado, let's start planning. So for this month's theme, I kind of gave you all a little teaser on my Instagram story and asking you all to guess the theme. And with the little frog emoji hiding somewhere in the story, a lot of you guys were able to guess the theme correctly, and it's a keroppi theme. This keroppi theme is yet another one of my sanrio theme bullet journal setup series, and I'm going to be drawing little keroppi with some water lily pads. This keroppi with water lily pads theme was actually a theme suggestion from one of my lovely subscribers, and I thought, this sounds like a really lovely idea since I never drew keroppi before. So yeah, for the cover page, I use a thicker brown fine liner to draw the outline of keroppi. I realized I don't really often use thick fine liners for my drawings, but I think the extra thickness really brings out the cuteness of the character. And I guess I should try to use thick fine liners more often in the future. So after drawing the outline, I use a light green color to color in keroppi and a sap green color to color in the lily pad that he's lying on top of. All the types of pens and color codes that I've used for this setup are already linked in the description box below, so if you're interested in recreating this month's theme, you can check that out. And after that, I just drew in some more of the water lily pads and some pink water lilies to look like he's actually enjoying himself in a water lily pond. And for the title March, I decided to do a two-tone lettering and add some white flower details with my white gel pen. And I guess that's it for my cover page. Now moving on to the page on the left is my monthly log, which is basically an overview of the entire month for March. So as usual, I have the title this month on the top of the page and a calendar below it. It's the same as usual, but I really like what I did differently with the water lily pad headers, where I'm going to write the days of the week, like M is for Monday, T is for Tuesday, and so on. And then for the calendar, I also used the thick fine liner for it, and once again, I'm really liking how the extra thickness added some cuteness to the entire setup. And after that, I drew another illustration of keroppi at the bottom right corner of the page, and I also made a note section below the calendar to write down important notes for the month. And then I added some more of the water lilies to further decorate the spread. Now, flipping over to the next two pages are going to be my trackers. So as usual, the left page is going to be my mood tracker and the right page is going to be my habit tracker. So for this month's mood tracker, I decided to make a circular mood tracker with little keroppi and his water lily pad in the middle. Initially, I wanted to draw like 31 water lily pads to indicate all the 31 days of the month. But I felt kind of lazy again, and I just wanted a quick and easy way to set up my mood tracker. So that's why I chose the circular mood tracker for this month. And if you're curious on how this circular mood tracker works, the segments actually represents all the 31 days of the month, and I'll just color in the different segments with different colors according to my mood. There's also a key at the bottom of the page to show the color indications for each mood. And now that we're done with the mood tracker, let's set up my habit tracker for the month. As usual, nothing fancy about my habit tracker, it's just the usual 6 individual habit trackers for the 6 habits that I would like to track for the month. But over here, I'm just too afraid to get smudges all over the page because of the thick fine liner, so I decided to draw the calendar boxes freehand. It's been a while since I last drew boxes freehand. I usually like my lines to be more straight and not wiggly, but today is not the case because I prioritize not having smudges over straight lines. So yeah, and to finish off the spread, I just drew in more of the water lily pads and water lilies as decorations, and that's it for my habit tracker. Now moving on to the next page is my trusty budget tracker that helps me to keep track of my monthly income and expenses. So as usual, I have my table with 4 columns that represents the date, the details, the plus sign is for income, and the minus sign is for expenses. And at the very bottom, I have a space for me to just total up both my income and expenses for the month. The spread was pretty simple and easy, but the smudges caused by my brown fineliner and ruler are really annoying me so much at that time of filming this spread. It's like I draw one line and there's a smudge, I draw another line and there's another smudge, and I have to keep using my white gel pen with it. There's going to be more annoying moments with the smudges later on in the video, but for now, let's continue setting up my brain dump page, which is a space for me to write random ideas and thoughts. But sometimes I also use it as a grocery shopping list to list down the groceries that I will need. So yeah, for my brain dump page, I made sure that there's ample space for me to write on, and for the decorations, I just drew in another illustration of keroppi lying on top of a water lily pad. And that's it for my brain dump page for the month of March. Now, the last spread that I'm going to show you today is my first weekly spread of the month. So as usual, I'll be drawing 7 boxes for all the 7 days of the week, Monday to Sunday. And here's another moment when I was really annoyed with using the fineliner and the ruler, so I decided to just freehand all the boxes like how I did with the habit tracker. And after that, I drew in the water lily pads at the bottom right corner of each box to write down the date. And after completing the events section below the title, I decided to decorate the spread with some more water lily pads and water lilies because there's just no space to draw in little keroppi, but I'll make sure to include him in my other weekly setups. So stay tuned to those on my Instagram account, lootengstudio. So now, here's the final flip through of my bullet journal setup for March 2024. I'm so glad that I went with this keroppi theme, and I'm so happy that the theme turned out really cute too. So yeah, if you enjoyed this month's theme, please like and subscribe and follow my Instagram and Ko-fi at lootengstudio. Let me know what theme I should go for next month, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.